Hello, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are watching me from and whether you are watching this live or whether you are watching this on replay. So I am going to keep this very short and sweet, but I just wanted to answer a really big question that has been flying into my inbox over the last couple of days. So if you haven't seen, Instagram have now introduced a new feature, which is called Instagram Reels Trials. Now, this was announced, I think, yesterday or the day before. And basically what this means is that Instagram Reels, you can now share them to a smaller audience. So maybe an audience that is new to you. So it's not going to be shown to your normal followers. And this is what's caused so much confusion over the last few days, because everybody is like, I've shared an Instagram reel and it hasn't showed up on my feed and I know it was there. Where has it gone? And I think for most people, what you are doing is pressing the toggle that says you want to try Instagram Reels trials. And what this means is it's not going to show on your feed. It's not going to show in your Reels feed, even if you have, you usually share them to both. What it means is that this will then be shared to an outside audience, and you can then determine if you want that reel to then be shared to your audience as well. And it's a really good way of gauging if your content, maybe trying a bit of new content, seeing, outside of your audience, is your content being picked up? So for those of you that are thinking, where have my Instagram Reels gone? That is where they have gone. They have not disappeared. You have just potentially click the toggle button on that says you want to try Instagram trials. So don't panic. You will have the option to then be able to share them to your own audience. So what you need to do is just wait until Instagram then send you a notification and you can decide what you want to do there. Now, for those of you that haven't seen this, you will see it comes up on the screen when you go to the end bit where you share your Instagram reel. It will come up and it will say Instagram trials. And then you can click the button on or off. So that's a massive feature that has dropped in the last few days, and it's caused a bit of chaos and confusion for many people. So I thought that I would just quickly jump on and hopefully explain that for a few of you that have been asking. Now, November was an absolutely massive month for new features and updates on Instagram. And I'm not going to go into them all, but if you want to find out about the Instagram updates that dropped in November, a few of them were refreshing your feed. So this is where, all of the stuff that you're looking at or the things that you see, Instagram shows you because it thinks you want to see that. So the new feature means that you can basically reset your feed and you're going to start seeing more of the content from people who you are, more recently following. So you're going to see the content you want to see right now rather than content you maybe wanted to see maybe, a year ago or 2 years ago. Instagram highlights are moving. So you may have already noticed this. They've moved from the bottom of your bio. This is something else that everyone was like, where have my highlights gone? And it's a brand new feature. Instagram have updated and they are slowly moving your Instagram highlights. And the final thing that I'm going to touch on is following hashtags. So lots of people have been asking questions about, can you still follow hashtags? Should you be using hashtags? You can't follow hashtags, but that does not mean that you shouldn't be using them. They are still a part of your strategy. If you check out the main Instagram account, Adam Mosseri was, only last week talking about the power of using your hashtags wisely. So there you have a few of the updates that have been happening, as well as the latest update to drop, which is Instagram Reels Trials. So if you would like to find out more about any of the updates I've talked about, they are all inside the blog. Just comment blog and I will send you the link directly. And if you would like to stay up to date with all of the latest Instagram tips and tricks direct to your email inbox, then comment the word TTT and I will add you to my Top Tip Tuesday Instagram newsletter. So you are the first to know about all of the things that are going on Instagram that are going to help you to grow your business. So that is it. I did say I would keep it short and sweet, less than 5 minutes. Hopefully that has answered some of your questions. But if anybody has any other questions or have noticed any other updates, then please feel free to drop them into the comments. I always love to hear from you guys. So that is it from me for today. Enjoy the rest of your day and I will see you guys again soon.